betray ló ti dárúkọ pé Liam máa fẹ́ irú. No, Mayor. That was not what she said.
That's what she said.
That's not what she said. No need for argument. Lọ́yà Bíọ́dún take over the mic. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sí mic. Okay, Sherry, Ìyá Mohbad. English, please. Àbí Ìyá Mohbad speak in Yorùbá. Okay. Everyone that speaks Yoruba, speak Yoruba, but come put English, please. So English, okay. You see, Mohbad's mom truly needed somebody to talk to, but she did not throw caution to the wind 100%. She said that those conversations were taken over a period of 2 months. It wasn't a conversation that was taken immediately. One back conversation, they took the conversation over time. So, despite the fact that it took that long, she also did not throw 100% caution away. She held some things back. You know, there's something about actions. They speak louder than voice. You might want to say, just like Karima would say, and she said, I'm talking now, can't you get it? You don't have to come out and say it outrightly. But she implied everything. She knew that Liam, there's 95% chances that it's not theirs. But like Karimo said, the attachment, you know, the denial that with this child now be taken away, what is going to be Maud's gain? But another way she's not looking at it is when push comes to shove, the owner of the child can come up in the future and say it's mine, and there's nothing that can be done. So Iya Mohbad, from that conversation, from that audio, she knows. But it's like they have agreed. And that is why you will have statements like, so bad me, madami o, me die, mo die. That is why you're having statements like that. They both knew. I'm talking about Wummi now and Mama Mohbad, and there were conversations along that line between them, and they agreed between us, let this be our own, so that a month's own kò ní gbé. So for anybody to say no, she doesn't know, abba, lówe báyìí náà máa ń lùlẹ̀ àgídìgbò, ẹni tó bá lọ́gbọ́n kò yé ó mọ̀. Because if we keep saying that, we want to just, we want to live somehow in denial. And, maybe not. But if we are able to look at this thing wholeheartedly, we will be able to find help for her where it is necessary. From what Karimo is saying, even in the heat of her anger, she's still soliciting behind her voice, this woman needs help. That is, she didn't have to say it outrightly. That's what she has done. I still feel pity for her. I feel she needs help. But from Karimo's utterances today, I can still pick that. You said?
She needs help. Oh, you can't want safety one.
That is what Karimo is saying. But she didn't have to say it.
Oh my yummy Jenny, oh my yummy Jenny.
Believe you me, Karimo, I read that in your tone, and you don't have to say it outrightly. But that is what you have implied. That even despite this fact, despite her shortcomings, despite this, despite that, in the interest of justice, however, this woman needs help, this woman needs protection. You see, the truth of the matter is, I've encountered Iya Mohbad one-on-one. Iya Mohbad is very vulnerable. She saw me for the first time and put her head on my shoulder. I would boldly say that anywhere. She met me for the first time. I showed a little support and concern. And she put her shoulder. that vulnerable state. I had the opportunity to ride with her for 4 hours, and I will get everything. But I know that that stage, she is vulnerable. If I use it against her at that moment, it might not be the right thing to do. But believe you me, this woman needs help. Sherry, ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yín pé kí bàbá má gbọ́, they don't want to say. Kò tí ì rí safe haven. If Mama Mohbad finds a safe haven, she will divulge. Take it from me. Give her the safe haven. Understand her sentiment. She doesn't want to lose Adura, and she doesn't want to lose Darosha.
The voice note. I want to hear what they said. She said. I want to understand.
Okay.
So that I can.
Okay. Let me give you a summary of that voice note. For as many who did not hear it, you see, Baba's blogger planted a spy with Mama Mohbad. The spy gained Mama Mohbad's confidence and started extracting information. Give it to the spy. She will make an excellent interrogator. Sorry, I have my phone on. Let me put the other phone off. I think that is what will be causing echoing. I'm so sorry. Just give me a minute. I have my phone on. Let me put the other phone off. I think that is what will be causing echoing. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm good. So she planted a. I'm so sorry, please. Okay, she planted a spy, and the spy did an excellent, well, in that context, an excellent job. An excellent job. She moved close to Iyawo Mohbad, gained confidence, became a friend. You see, there's one thing very endearing about this spy. I did not know that the spy is Mama Mohbad's friend. But you know how I got to know her. I saw her and I moved closer to her. Oh, I love this thing about you. And that's one thing about me. I always I just like, I like you. And that was how I got to know her. But I didn't know she was who she is now. But I just got to know her. So she's endearing. She's somebody you will easily fall over and heels with. So if Mama Mohbad had fallen for that woman, even me, I fell. Because she's endearing. So it was easy for Mama Mohbad to have. So she showed Mama Mohbad love. She showed Mama Mohbad friendship. She showed Mama Mohbad listening here. She gave her a shoulder to cry on. Then Mama Mohbad became comfortable. And they started, I got your message, thank you. And they started having, they had a relationship. So she became vulnerable with the spy. And she started, divulging, started pouring her heart. Part of the things that they said, number one, the interviewer or the spy put it to her that, can you imagine, they started talking about her experiences with Wummi. She mentioned 3 cases, or some cases, but I'll mention 3. Number one, when she said anytime she goes to visit Mo, I'm sorry, I won't take long today. That anytime my husband came in and he said, I don't always have his time. I'm always with justice for Mohbad. So sorry, I didn't know you were very close. Lîkə, let me just give my submission. I'll go out. Joe. Confirm me for time. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It won't be more than that. Let me quickly give submission to Yeye. Please, Joe.
Understanding
okay, sorry. So one of the things she said was that Wummi, when whenever she goes to visit Mo,
Okay.
that Wummi will take Mo away from the house for 3 days. They won't bother about how she will eat, drink,
Jesus.
or how she will be catered for. Then the woman now was showing empathy. Báwo lẹ wá ṣe máa ń jẹun? Owó tó bá ti wà lọ́wọ́ mi, the money I have is what me and Adura will use to eat. Then she started, talks about how they gave back to Liam, how she would not allow them to carry Liam. And I said, go, and you are still supporting that girl? The woman now said, it's because you don't know these people. If you know the kind of waka I have wakad for me to be alive and for Adura to stay alive, you will not say this. Then the woman's side was now stylishly putting it to her that, but that child, is it your own? Then she now became like, even if it's not our own, I have said that we should collect it because what is going to be our gain? So what's she trying to say? She doesn't have to outrightly confess to the woman because that will be holding her without plausible deniabilities.
Right.
Do you understand? So because they will get her if she will have to still say it without, you are saying everything without saying something. That's just the way I say it. She's just still saying everything, but without saying anything. So I just said, what is going to be Mo's game? But I've told her, Toba Dami, and she started cursing. You see those curses? She said she would not marry any other person apart from her son, and she would not give birth to any other child apart from Liam. And that whenever that as Liam is, he will not die, he will not fall sick, nothing will happen to him. But when he grows up, he's going to marry a woman like his mother. So for us to now conclude by saying she doesn't know, she knows. Karima has capped it all. She, the emotional attachment. Because Mo is gone, it would have been, she would give up everything, property, fame, everything Mo has, just to make sure that Mo has Oromoropo. She will give everything, including her own freedom and sanity. But here's where I see the snag. One, she doesn't want to, if we understand our priorities and we can play safe around our priorities, you will have her to cooperate. But every time she hears Adura will go down, Darusha will go down, that scares her. But one thing is she doesn't know. If she doesn't go and do a plea bargain, Darusha and Adura, because they might not be outrightly charged.
And as small years they will give them small years.
That's okay.
Don't give them
But they have
life imprisonment.
aided and abetted. It's still criminal. It has its charges. They might be, at the end of the day, they might be able to, to fight. They might be able to fight conspiracy to commit murder. So the earlier she tells a story and try to find soft landing for the people she doesn't want to lose, it will be lesser. Not keeping quiet. I will tell you, Iyawo, people know more than you think they know. They are only waiting for last card, check up. I am telling you with all boldness, and I'm not missing words, without emotion right now. They know. The facts are there. See, number one, the pathology report alone, that report is in the dustbin as we speak. Because the son was able to establish that the pathologist has come to deceive the cops. He established it without mincing words. So to help Iyawo, how do we get? It's not see. How do we help Iyawo back? I'm not saying how do we get her on our side. No, she needs help. That's the first step everybody must establish. Number 2, how do you help her? Give her protection. Then give her soft landing around her priorities. And she should understand that the love story he has with Baba, she should put it aside for now. This woman is still in love with Baba Mohbad.
That's true.
She's still in love. Maafi Shako. You see, you needed to see when we took her the last time to go and greet Baba Mohbad. She no over feeling for see one like yeah. So she's still in love. So, but Mama Mohbad put that love story. Because he give her one lugi. Emma binu bo should be away. Tori ela ma yo. Ẹ kọ́kọ́ yọ torí eléyìí because bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn Baba Mohbad ò lè gbọ́ love story o until tí mátà ilé bá wà result. As at now, wọ́n ti gé Baba Mohbad létí lọ. He's not listening. The only thing he wants now is to, and let me tell you, people might misconstrue Baba Mohbad. You might say his intentions are not known. His intentions might appear A, it might appear B. But I bet you come to inquest. Come to inquest and come and see the man. You only need to see the man's face. To me, does Baba Mohbad want justice? Maybe in another context. But does he want closure? Yes. Look at that Chrisland school girl that died.
Yeah.
The father is a very good friend.
Okay.
That girl, what's her name?
I know.
Chesley Abi Kiloruko girl. Yes, that died in Chrisland. Are you hearing anything about the case again?
No.
You know why?
Why?
The parents just wanted to know what killed Desola. They just wanted to know. If you see her mother, I've said it's Bam Bam City on Instagram.
Were they able to establish that it was that ice cream something, I think?
Yes. But are they holding anything against the school? Are you hearing anything? No. You know why? They have I know the father. Look at the mother. Go to her page. She's bubbling for life.
Yes.
But do you know one thing that gave her that right to move on? Closure. She knows what killed her child. If you are not doing anything for Baba Mohbad, just tell her what killed his child. It will make him heal faster. Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ bá sọ fún wọn, wọ́n máa gbọ́. Lẹ́yìn ẹ̀, tẹ́ bá bẹ̀ wọ́n máa gbọ́ báyìí, wọ́n lè consider. But if you beg Baba Mohbad now, it will fall on deaf ears. Because in 10 years, everybody would have moved on. If she drives on the street and she hears, if I dey play football, I go bench him, Messi, bench him. The memory will come back. So help that man. Give him closure. You want soft landing? You will get. But you will get your soft landing within the confines of the law. Because the matter has become a state versus them. So if Mama Mohbad understand, then I think that people around are just telling her how she can be protected. But they are not telling her the effect of the law or the current issue. That thing needs to sink in. She needs to understand what the law says about situations like this. Somebody was telling me today that Baba Mohbad might not likely get the verdict for them to conduct a DNA. I beg to differ. Definitely, there's no precedence in this case. It will interest the law to build precedence, if that is one fact, if the lawyers can argue it. Number 2,
lawyers.
Yes, the boy died under miserable circumstances. It could be a ground. Then number 3, it is the responsibility of the head of the family, because they were married under the customary law, to take care of the child. The man wants to know, I don't see a court who will be unreasonable not to grant that kind of plea, especially if the lawyers can plead. or if they can pray to the court.
Grant it.
They must grant it. So yeah, Mohbad, òkúta sin, wanta. It's just a question of time. No this man, no peace. No this and no peace. And for anybody, maybe I might not say this, but let me still say it. Wùmí ní gbogbo nǹkan tún dúró àfojúdi. Ìwọ tó lọ ṣe kíní ọkọ ẹ̀ tó lọ postpone ta ló yẹ kó sober. You now went online and did video and you are bending your head coming up. Àfojúdi ni Yorùbá ń pè é. Ṣé ò léyè àgbà ń lé ni? Ṣé ò léyàn tó lè kọ́ ẹ ni? Ta ló yẹ kó tó scarf méjì tó bá bọ̀ ní àìkọ́? Ó ṣe ṣàǹfààní báyìí ó ṣe lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ pẹ̀lú góòdì etí ẹ̀. Àbà ṣé ọ̀rẹ́ ni tó ń kọ́ ẹ ni?
Professor Giant Sikoko. Yeah, bring it. There was a call she made with Tolani Oreniyi. She me Moboya sent Abi boss Mãřřý call yẹn nínú mọ́tò báyìí. Ó mọ̀kì àwọn family ọkọ ẹ̀. Ó wá ní my bride price was paid in full.
Yes, I saw that video. My name is Mrs. Wummi Aloba. It was paid in full.
As evidence.
Yes.
If you think you are mocking someone, you know, mockery, but you must shoot her. So if they actually paid
She's not mocking them, oh. She's mocking the death of her husband. She's mocking it because all
paid your bride.
She's mocking.
Let Karima say something.
One person is talking, let's hear you. The other person, so we can hear each person.
Let Karima talk.
Sorry, let Karima. Karima was trying to say something. Yodun, wait, please.
Okay.
Yodun, please wait. Let Karima say what she wants to say.
When I saw the video, I was like, okay, your bride price was paid in full. So they did it right under the customary law. Okay? They did everything that was supposed to be done. So now, that same family that paid your bride price is requesting pé àwọn fẹ́ mọ ọmọ tó bí fún wọn ṣáwọn làwọn ní àbáwọn kọ́. So that video is an evidence because she said it by her mouth pé my bride price was in full.
She even said it in court, Karimo. She said it in court that she was married under the customary law. Then Abiodun Kolawole now told her that does she know that under this customary law that the head of the family is Baba Mohbad, and whatever the decision is, even when it comes to sharing of the property, olórí ẹbí ni ó ní right lórí ẹ̀ because of that customary marriage that you have. So people around her, I don't know how, maybe they are being wicked to her, hiding all these facts. And that is why you can say, go, you see, she can do video. And maybe if she has sang dependable God, the way she used to do it, it will be reasonable. You are not bending over, you came to court with, with your, what's it called? Your hair nicely done. You were, some people were even requesting you take pictures with them.
That hair was done nicely done, Sister Abiodun. That hair was done nicely done.
No, Shebi, I saw it. Shebi video. You saw video. Me, I saw her live in person. I saw her live. That frontal is fronted. I'm telling you. The hair was nicely done with a gold stud earring on her ears. You see, there are some signs that your actions, they are louder than what you say. Ta ló máa yẹ kó so scarf mórí kó máa bọ̀ ní inquest àbá àfojúdi ò dáa.
Àwọn ní price of
yeye.
Okay, Biodun, before you go, she was sitting right in front of me.
Please go.
She was sitting right in front of me in the court.
Okay.
And what can you, please, 1 minute. What can you say?
I can take that.
What can you say about her countenance on the seat where she was sitting?
Fuck you all. That's what is it.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, she was sitting right in front of me in the court, and she was shaking. She was shaking on the seat. That the person sitting beside me was asking me, "What is wrong with this lady? What is wrong with this woman?" I said, "Keep short. You don't know her." She said, "I don't know her. I'm a law student."
Okay.
There was pressure all over her when she was seated in a sort of way that from the time she arrived till the time.
What is that now?
Biodo, please mute your mic. Thank you.
Last. So the posture she went and do outside the court, after the court section, for me, I will say she's just using that as a camouflage.
It's true.
For real. Because if you are sitting with us with
Okay, is that Comrade Moses? Yes, she was sitting in front of Comrade Moses. She was actually.
Yeah.
Or behind you, or beside you. I think beside you.
Just in front of me. Directly in front of me.
Yes. But I like the fact that
what other people are saying.
Okay. Yeah. I like the fact that they came to present a front, which is very deceptive. They came to present that she and Iyawo are on good terms. I think that was planned by their group just to present a united front. But the reverse is the case. Do you understand? But she will come in and show you attitude like She's
okay, but she's not okay.
She's not okay. Yes.
Yeah.
She will give you attitude of F off everybody,
in fact,
but she's not okay.
Yeah. In fact, I can tell you that she was behaving like somebody that is having a psychological problem, mentally disturbed. From my own evaluation. I said, the person sitting beside me was asking me, "Who is this?" I said, "Just keep quiet. You don't know her." She said she's a law student, that they just come to examine what is.
Comrade, this is your network, eh?
I wanted to ask Comrade a question.
Comrade, because someone also said it, that especially when they were cross-examining the pathologist, that it be like they make grand open swallow Wummi when they cross-examine that pathologist. Somebody also said it too. I think
that person also was right.
Wummi is not happy. He just pretend he's not happy at all.
Did you see Yatunde video too?
I think it was only that one I saw. On your page, Karimo, and he had to back. I saw it on my page.
But who is she peppering? Because our team now, they are like, she's peppering us, she's screaming, she's
trying to show
Are we the one that died? Are we the one that died? Is it our case? They are doing our husband's case. It's not us she's mocking. It's our husband she's mocking. It's not really us. You don't really consign us. You don't really consign us.
Tommy, please, can I ask Comrade a question?
Okay. Go on with your question.
Could it be that after the magistrate announced to the House that there was an order from the High Court to stay proceedings, could that be the reason why she started rejoicing? Maybe she misinterpreted it as that the inquest has been cancelled. Do you understand? Could that be the reason why she started rejoicing outside?
That would have advised.
That was not the reason. But let me tell you something psychological. That was not the reason.
She understands English.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. That was not the reason. But I can guarantee you something about that lady. She has a very, 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 very small brain. Very, 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 very small brain. And that is the basis of our problem. her thinking is so shallow.
But Mr.
How? I think it is
will you blame her?
I think it is shallow, and she has kept everybody on their toes for over a year. Are you for real, Moses? Comrade.
Well, let me be sincere.
Kept everybody on their toes for over a year, and she has shallow brain. If she can't get deep brain, so
I'm answering that question based on what this lady asked.
You didn't
No. I'm responding to that question based on a question that could she be the reason why she was rejoicing, and that was not the reason. But if you are dying in your body and you want to be posting to the public that it is well with you, is that not a shallow thinking? And you are thinking you are deceiving people where you are deceiving yourself. That is just it.
Biodu has to go. Her husband needs her attention. Biodu has to go.
That is what Yoruba called ọgbọ́n máa ń pa ọlọ́gbọ́n nígbà míì. Because òun rò pé òun gbọ́n, òun ló gbọ́ jù. Simply because the last inquest, Mama and Baba embrace each other. So they want to be so petty. So Wummi Mama have to embrace each other. Isn't that dumb? So she's not smart.
That thing is that's why I didn't meet her.
Please bring up Bossman. It's only you that can bring Bossman up.
Okay. I didn't even go to her comment. I felt, assuming you people know, you should ignore such things. It don't matter if they start photo in it. You ignore it. How does that help us to get justice for Mohbad?
Yes, because of they are thinking that is the bone of contention. They are thinking that she's making a mockery of us. Why she's making a mockery of herself? Exactly. Because it's not us that died. It's not our husband that died. It's not our family member that died. It's her husband that died. She's making a mockery out of her husband's death.
Son that died. So you people start photo in the district. We the public are only concerned.
She's even using Mohbad's picture as memes on IG. She's using Mohbad's picture as memes on IG.
After they do concession, bring Wasiu there and let him sing for you people. You see people's husband now. It's more Wummi's husband, no kuna. Abi, our concern Nick. I feel more to pa Mohbad because I suspect it.
Let's talk about this DNA issue. Karimo, please, I want to ask you a question. Karimo, are you there?
Kaka.
Maybe she's busy.
Kari, baby.
Mama,
okay, she's here.
Abike is always stressing her.
A question. I want to ask a question about this DNA. So if somebody comes to you now, maybe your husband, your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law, anybody comes to you and says, how do we even know these children are our own? What DNA? What would you do?
First of all, they won't even say such things.
No. I know. I'm just assuming that somebody says that to you.
In a situation whereby it's being questioned, I will do it, and if I have to do it, because because they questioned, so asking for my child's DNA, I see it as them questioning my saying
as an insult.
It's an insult, and saying They are saying, they are trying, how do I put it?
They say you are messing around. What doubt paternity or money?
Promiscuous.
Yeah.
Promiscuous to them.
Fidelity.
Yes. So
if
what would you now do?
For someone that I am, I will do it. Pé ìyálà ìyá yín. But after doing it, ó lè fa wàhálà.
Wá tì kábọ̀ wọn lójú.
Èmi ò tiẹ̀ ní ṣe mọ́. Èmi.
Fa wàhálà.
Ti rí pé ọmọ yẹn positive vibe. Èmi àtàwọn ọmọ mi àbí ebó jẹ́ yọkan. Like I said from beginning, I said, Baba Mohbad asking for DNA. One night I will do it. But rest assured, every property of Mohbad, ọmọ mi la máa gbé. Bó mu bàbá Mohbad kó lọ sí heaven kó lọ pé Mohbad wá. Wọ́n ò ní rí anything tí mo ti ṣọ̀pá pé ọmọ yẹn ọmọ Mohbad ni. Màá ti ṣe DNA jù. Ìjọ́ tí result bá máa jáde, mo máa pe Shina Peters, mo máa pe K1 the Ultimate, mo máa pe Davido. Gbogbo ayé ló máa wà ń bẹ̀ brẹ́kẹ̀tẹ̀. Everybody Oríyọmí wọ́n máa fíìmù ẹ̀ báyìí bí dọ́kítọ̀ ṣe ń gbé jáde báyìí. Because ó dá mi lójú pé ọmọ Mohbad ni. Kábàdé ti ṣetán gbogbo Mohbad. Mo fẹ́ wá rí bàbá àti ìyá Mohbad ń bẹ̀. Kò possible.
I will take that in English. English, Yekudi.
Okay.
More power.
Sorry, Bo.
That will give her more power.
They say I should speak in English. That when if they tell me, like if I am in Wummi's shoes, I have said it before. From the beginning when Baba Mohbad said, because obviously they are doubting paternity now. So there's no need to elongate that. I will submit my son for DNA. Because that's the only solution. I will submit my child for DNA. But on the day of the results, I will hire Davido, I will hire K1, I will hire Shina Peters, I will hire bands. They will stand in front of the hospital that is doing it. And of course, I expect press because this is, you know, this is a prominent case. This DNA issue, they have been asking for it since 1 year now. So I will hire all those people, then all the CNN, all of them, they should come. You understand? Police stay this way, everybody, lawyer street, everybody will be there. When they bring out the results, to God be the God, because me, I'm sure that the child is for Mo. Of course, the result will then show that Mo positive 9.9. Wallahi, Baba Mohbad, he won't see pain. I'm telling you, and that child is not going to communicate with them again. Everything is going. I don't want to have business with their lovers anymore. But the whole world will carry the story, and God will, at least God will vindicate me. But Baba Mohbad should forget it. He won't see Shingbai. Everything. I don't even want to see any of them in front. That's me. Liam is going with everything. I want to see who will hold me. Yes. As long as me, I know that child is for Mohbad. But the one that Wummi is doing now, since 1 year, nothing. Wummi not do anything. He not do anything. I won't have business. That is my own. They said everybody should answer their own. Why are you saying I don't have to hate the grandpa? It's me. Tèmi lèmi sọ yẹn. Mo ní mi ò ní bá wọn ṣe mọ́. Why are you saying I should not? I will. Àti ìyá Mohbad náà. Èmi sọ tèmi ní. I won't talk to their lovers again. I'm saying it, but I will do that test. And musician will play that day that the result comes out. One will sing 30 minutes, Davido will sing 30 minutes, Shina Peters will lead me home. Entourage. Because I know that the whole world, everybody is waiting for that result. And everybody must see.
Yeah, please, sorry to interrupt you. Can you bring Sister Toby up?
Tèmi nìyẹn o, olúkálùkù, you get your own o. Leave me alone. That's the way I will do my own. That's my own, but I won't talk to them again. I won't talk to them again. I will carry my legacy. That is my little Junior, Mohbad, I will carry him. If any business can come, maybe later on, their child will now forgive them. But me, there's no way I won't talk this story. Because it's a national, do you know it's a worldwide controversy? DNA. Nobody will forget this DNA story. Waiting for more. DNA, all this stuff. If Wummi knows where she is, she should go and open Wikipedia. She will see her story there. Even Liam's face is there like this. DNA on his head like this. Only one person. The whole world, they are asking, supporting the father to say, do DNA. What will cost anybody? I will do it all because definitely when they say do DNA, it's that of paternity. Long story, long episode, long English. It's that of paternity. Ne? And you get waiting Baba here. No so Baba yen to fi di pe Baba yen ni àwọn ma ṣe DNA. And you know what they call there's this word we use in law, motive. Especially in situation when they were saying conclusive, determined in regards to autopsy and toxicology. Do you understand? Even the child's paternity of the child is a motive. Yes, it's a motive. Could it be if the child is not for the man? Deep thinking, these are the things that they do. Experts, they use is motive. They will, for that reason, do DNA. They do it.
Sorry to interject. Sorry to interject. But even the Black Widow said it herself.
Sister Toby, please bring her up.
The Black Widow, she said it. But see, Abu Ebe interview only.
Why are you calling her Black Widow? What's the meaning of Black Widow?
Now they call her more.
That's what I call her. I can't call her widow. I can't call her Wummi now. I don't call her. I call her Black because she's a Black evil. Yeah. So because she said it that equal, so she said it with her mouth herself.
That what?
Equal Liam ni Mohbad. That was what she said. She said it with her mouth.
I heard it. But
so it's a motive too. So she already said it herself.
This DNA thing, it will be a shame on that boy Liam. Even if that boy grow up and has a wife, his wife can even use her insult name in the house. You know that kind, all those kind of talk. Even among his peers, they will be using it. They'll say you will be say your mama na Ashewodi. You know, they're not saying they don't go call that boy. The boy
knows he goes school.
Innocent.
I pity that child. I pity him.
Tó bá jẹ́ ọmọ Mohbad, it will mean all of us know. I have to share DNA, I have to slap wa. So I want to support the money when George Floyd died over here, right? But he said it's so fún wọn. Ọmọ ẹ̀ obìnrin kékeré ọmọ yẹn kò tó 5 years. Àwọn family request in paternity test. Láti fún ọmọ yẹn ní ìkọ̀kan nínú owó tí state sọ fún federal government sọ fún tó fi pa bàbá ẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣe é. So ibi tí mi ò ti mọ àwọn gullible supporters ẹ̀, àwọn gangan ló bà á láyé jẹ́. Tó bá yẹ wípé ó ti mọ̀ ní pé bó ṣe máa rí lélẹ̀ kò ní fojú bàbá Mohbad gbolẹ̀. I'm telling you the truth. Kò ní fojú bàbá Mohbad gbolẹ̀. And you know what? God bless Mohbad's spirit. They didn't see it coming. Pé ayé home and abroad máa dìde fún bàbá Mohbad. We also have bàbá Mohbad look when Mohbad died now. They thought they could rubbish the man. Ṣùgbọ́n Mohbad yìí ó sí inú everybody. And let me tell you, and àwọn kan láwọn ọmọ Mohbad. I was a big fan of him while he was here, and I'm still his fan. Yeah. Ìgbà tó post sí account kan fún Williams, owó mi wà nínú owó mi. mo post ẹ̀ sórí Instagram story mi ìgbà tí mo gbọ́ pé ó ní ọmọ mo káàánú mi dẹ̀kọ́ in fact bí ẹ pé kò ní ẹbí mi.
owó tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kọ́kọ́ tí wọ́n ti àdá.
Yes, if my money is inside that money, my money is inside that money, 6K. $400 6,000 mi padà fún mi. $6,000 mi padà fún mi. 6K ní wà ní owó yẹn. Then she come and return my 6K for me. Kọ́ bínú sanwó yẹn fún mi.
Wàá sẹ́ndí receipt tí mo fi owó sínú account mo tún post ẹ̀ sórí status mi lórí Instagram. Wípé kí wọ́n jọ kí wọ́n ṣàánú ọmọ yẹn.
Gbogbo èèyàn ló dáhùn gbà yẹn.
Ṣé ti yẹ yín? Mo á sẹ́ndí receipt tèmi, I don't know about other person. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ìgbà tó bá yẹ wípé ó mọ̀ wípé bàbá yẹn kọ́ ni wọ́n ní ọmọ. Àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ gan kò ṣọmọ rẹ̀. Wọ́n fẹ́ tẹ bàbá yẹn mọ́lẹ̀ lójú pé ìwọ báwo kán tún gba ogún bàbá yẹn ni. Ṣùgbọ́n Mohbad sọ wípé òun ò ní jìyà rè. Mi ìfẹ́ mọ èèyàn tí Wùnmí mọ̀ nílé orí ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà yẹn. Ṣèbọn ti fẹ́ lọ gbòkú, wọ́n ti dé kòrónà pé kó lọ sọ fún George pé kọ́ rèé ní ìdòkú Mohbad. Ó ní sí ìbá rẹ̀ ni. Yèyé kò síbi tó máa lọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ DNA issue. DNA issue yẹn kó gbogbo lawyers mi ìfẹ́ mọ̀ tí ó bá dojú ẹ̀ láti mú pin fún Liam as long tó sọ pé àwọn alọ́ba ló ní kọ́lọ̀ kó jọ kó protect bàbá Mohbad tí bàbá Mohbad bá ti sọ pé òun ní ìdí DNA ọ máa ṣe fún wọn ní mi tí ìrì lọ́ọ̀yà tó fẹ́ bá tó fẹ́ protect yẹn.
Ọ̀pọ̀ pọ́sibú ó máa ṣe
kò lè wúlò kọ́ ẹgbẹ́ yìí ni wọ́n ní àwọn èèyàn tó ń jọ ẹ̀
ó máa tó mi sọ lọ́wọ́ ó máa ṣe sẹ̀.
ẹbí náà tó máa ṣe wọ́n kàn sọ ni.
Ìfẹ́ àyè ló ń wà ẹ̀gbọ́n mi matter complicated gan ló máa mú wọn ṣe bí ẹni.
Yèyé DNA ò le tó yẹn when my sister's husband filed for my sister. Consular ló sọ fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi pé kó lọ ṣe DNA. Ó délé ó sọ fún mom my blessed mom memory mom wípé kó ṣe mọ́mí mi pé wọ́n ní wọ́n báyọ̀ lọ fún mi pé àṣègbéyàwó ẹ̀ ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ṣọkùnrin mi ò sún mọ́ ẹ o. Nǹkan tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi sọ fún mọ́mí mi lọ́jọ́ yẹn tí wọn bá fi parọ́ ọkùnrin ló lọ mọ ọkọ̀jọ torí ọkọ̀ wọn máa pa òun sáyé. Wọ́n ṣe é tán ọkọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ló kọ́kọ́ rí resort l'Amẹ́ríkà yìí. Ó pé ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yóò ní kí ló fẹ́. Ọ̀rẹ́dì àbúrò ọkọ sísà mi ti gbógun ti sísà mi pé àtìgbà tó ti marry family ló focus sí. Ìkan tó fún ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ní ọ̀rọ̀ títí di èmi nínú ilé nìyẹn. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa gbé yẹyẹ I must tell you the truth ṣẹ́rí tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dóko ti ọkọ ẹ̀ tán láwọn bára wọn sùn tán ní ọ̀ní lọ bí dùgbẹ́ tán jọ bí ní Amẹ́ríkà ọmọ tó bí sí Nàìjà yẹn òun ló jọ bàbá ẹ̀ jù ọmọ tó ṣe DNA yẹn bàbá ẹ̀ lè kú lé lórí bó ṣe jẹ́ síbí báyìí ó ra ilé lórí ọmọ
wàhálà ilé lórí ọmọ yẹn ni ó ti ní kó ṣe bí.
Ó ṣe DNA ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa ṣùgbọ́n èlé sísá mi ẹ máa rò bóyá sísá mi fi òògùn ní fún ọkọ ẹ̀ ní irọ́ ni ó ní ò dojú ti òun ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa bọ́ ni so if Liam was
speak English o speak English
So I'm just telling you my own family experience. I'm sharing my personal family experience here. When my sister was in Nigeria, she was pregnant when she got married. When she got to the embassy, they told her, oh, you know, a lot of scam is going on. How are we going to believe, blah, 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 blah. So they refused her. So like 2 months after she gave birth, her husband put in her papers again. So when she got to the front of the consular said, oh, madam, can you carry out DNA tests? And my sister said, no problem. My sister got home and my mom asked her, oh, are you sure nobody touched you while your husband was away? Or till you gave birth, you know, children of this generation, I don't go everywhere with you, blah, blah, blah. My sister said, oh, if they don't lie about results, I am very, very 100% sure that the child belongs to my mom said, don't swear our family name. My sister said, no problem. So they took the baby to St. Nicholas, swabbed his saliva. My in-law went to one of the hospital in the US. I don't know. I don't want to mention name. So they took his own swab too. After 2 weeks, he received his own results. He was the one that called his wife in Nigeria that, oh, baby, what do you want? What can I do for you? Thank you for not disgracing me. Ever since that day till this minute, my sister's husband, not just family, friends, they worship my sister for not disgracing her husband. Yes, so it's not bad. Was that of what is it called? If Liam was for mobile, it would have been in Wummi's glory. Where people would have said like, oh my God,
by now,
this is for mobile.
People will start dragging Baba. I'm telling you. We even said him forget about the autopsy, everything. Do you know that? Assuming we have done this DNA, people will, because the suspicion
Wummi thought the family
that the fact that Wummi has refused to do DNA, that means that Wummi has a hand in the pile of blood. By now, everybody will just even what they will be kissing Wummi like this. Everybody will be loving her.
Exactly. She refused. She wanted mobile property. If she had knew it was going to turn this big, she would have just kept mute and just discharged quietly. But because she was like, oh, I'm going to take mobile property, they can't do nothing, that's what got me here. And I don't care who she knows in that Nigeria. If she likes, she knows Tinubu. The way she went into that court to request for the release of Mobile's body and got disgraced, that's how she will be disgraced when it comes to DNA.
Every one of them, anybody that is not supporting justice for Mobile, everybody will be disgraced. Not only Wummi, even his friends, even everybody that was in that, even Iyawo.
I pity that little boy. I pity that little boy. There is no place. Take Wummi, we'll take what is it called? Liam abroad. There are so many American citizens in Nigeria.
Karimo wanted to bundle them out of Nigeria now. Karimo wanted to.
America is not even safe for her. She shouldn't come because there's a lot of
I think when Karimo thought, that she's innocent. Now Karimo too Koyemo, because Karimo actually thought that the younger sister is innocent. Now she doesn't understand that all those stories that she was telling Karimo, that Karimo was insulting people like by. You understand that there are people after her life. Wummi Sobe now, when people are after her life and she's not secure. She's this, that. They are these. Please tell me who is after her life.
Look now. Do you want to tell me? Follow me.
I think said they will go and do face surgery for Mohbad.
I wanted to
for Liam. I think say they will do face surgery for Liam. That's what they say they will do.
Can you imagine? Yeah. If my husband tells me to go and do DNA, see us come me, so much for me, we taking us a DNA lady. Mo máa kó àwọn ọmọ mi ní kẹta Ọlọ́run ọba gbọ́ máa ní ọyá kó àwọn ọmọ ẹ lọ ṣe ní 5 hospital mi ní tẹ̀lé lọ dábàá mi ní tẹ̀lé ibi tó dá mi lójú dé nìyẹn. Bẹ̀tọ́ bá mi náà lọ ọ̀pọ̀ mo máa pa àwọn eléré. Èmi ò tiẹ̀ ní lọ yèyé òun ló máa mú result wá bá mi nínú ilé.
I will call musicians.
Yèyé tó bá gbójú bá wà gé
all of them. Tá a bá ṣe ń gba result yẹn báyìí kí wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Agbẹnusọ loud.
Tó bá dé, màá wá fi gbogbo ẹ̀ ní máa gbà. Gbogbo òkun ẹ̀.
Ṣé wá mọ èyí tó tiẹ̀ ń pa mí lẹ́rìn nínú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wípé everybody is saying justice for Mohbad. Àwọn kan wá kóra wọn jọ wọ́n wá láwọn tí mú mi. Ṣé kìí ṣe sign wèrè nìyẹn? Because it is possible pé wọ́n lè máa ya wèrè ká má mọ̀.
Wọ́n ló ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. Tómi wọ́n ló ń bẹ̀bẹ̀. They say she's begging. She wants to settle in camera, right? Bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn yẹn ló ń yí tí. Her husband died only thing.
That is even the reason why I have so much doubt in Wummi.
Yeah, let me tell you one thing. I have a friend, right? Yeah. I have a friend in this US. She's supporting Wummi. Ever since then, mo block her. Ọlọ́rọ̀ mi ni o, ìkan tí ìyẹn náà ń fojú yọkú ẹ̀ rí, òun ló ń lọ yẹn.
Oh, that's it, lah.
So gbogbo àwọn guys tó ń support Wummi, ìkan tó ń fojú ẹbí ọkọ wọn rí nìyẹn. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún mo ní oní ọmọkùnrin.
You remember this story of Iya Mohbad suffering in the hand of Wummi? You know, I there was a point that I was gisted this and I was gisting you people pé Iya Mohbad máa lọ ra Martina àti bed. That is the reason why Adura àti Wummi, they were not cool before.
You repeated it
Before the demise of Mohbad.
I want to. This thing we prepare for you last year. Lórí platform yìí láti sọ gbẹ̀yìn.
Okay.
And it's about Karimot. I've been keeping quiet all this while. Do you know that disclaimer that Wummi made for Karimot? I do not know why she made that disclaimer. Do you know that last year on your Facebook account, we talked about that one of the causes of the reason that what caused the argument in the car, that was it October or November that year? That was around October or November.
Continue talking.
That they were arguing over, you gave me STD, you don't give me STD. And then Karima later came out to say it. And the disclaimer was actually put. When that happened, I just kept quiet.
Yeah.
So what Karima said was actually right.
Okay, I remember that one. But that was during the time they were having the issue in the car.
In the car, yes.
Yes, on their way back home.
What I'm saying is that, it was this year that we put disclaimer on Karima, right?
Yeah, when Karima I heard she said it, I believe, because we had...
Yes, you said it last year.
Yes, we already heard it since last year.
Last time, someone...
But you know, because they were saying that Ironi, Bobo Kota, so I said many things that Karima said. Wummi was the one that told Karima. I believe Karima. Wummi sọ nípa ọkọ ẹ̀ fún Karima. He didn't expect Karima to say it out ní nǹkan tó níbi tí Karima ṣe nìyẹn.
Karima should be happy, go papa. They will have finished her life, finished her marriage, no papa. She will have been Mohbad second because they have no love for Karima at all. They were just using her. Ọlọ́run ló ṣe pé kí wà Karima gan lówó. If Karima ṣe bá yẹ pé kò rí jájẹ wọn ò ní máa wojú ẹ̀ rárá. Ìyá Túndé ṣojú ẹ̀ ti já báyìí. They said the first day at the inquest, ó ní wọ́n máa drag ọ̀rọ̀ yìí wọ 3 years ni. Bàbá Mohbad ò ní rí ṣígbà. Sórí bó ṣe rí yẹn, ayé ẹ̀ ti bàjẹ́. Ṣé bó rí?
Do you know you
mọ̀ wípé èrò máa padà dìde?
Do you know Yetunde caused me? Ìyá Túndé sọ pé tí Mohbad bá pé ọdún kan tó kú pé ọ̀tá ọkọ mi máa kú. She said that to me.
Nínú àwọn voice notes yẹn àbí?
Òun ló máa gbé ọkọ ẹ̀sìn kò wọ́n ti yọrí náà. Ìjọba tí ò bá jẹ gbé òkè kó kú gbì Karima. Wọ́n lọ ẹ wá sí ilé
ìwé. Anyway, gbogbo yín jọra ṣá, ká bá wò ní ojú yín jọra, ká má parọ́. Ó jọ ẹ jọra, ká má parọ́. Ẹni fèrè ayẹ fine lé yín, but èèyàn burúkú ni ìyá Túndé, màmá Wùmí àti Wùmí. Ìwọ nìkan ló ti yọra inú ẹ ní gbogbo kinní yẹn. Ẹ jọra, ẹ dẹ̀ fine. But èèyàn burúkú ni àwọn family yẹn. Ó ń ṣara. Ṣe àwọn family yẹn ó yá máa sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ. Ó support ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ máa kú. because inú fídíò tó fi hàn yẹn oògùn ló gbé wá sí court yẹn o nǹkan bíi mo rí bí ọwọ́ ẹ̀ wà àwọn kìnìún
You saw it. You saw it, yeye.
Let's have talk now.
Ìkọ́ ló gbé oògùn ló gbé sábẹ́ aṣọ
ọ̀sẹ̀
yẹn.
ló gbé wá
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
ìfúnpá fi jẹ́ kí tí George iye o George ó ti sọ fún kọ́ tó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àdó gbogbo ẹ̀ ló gbé wá sí court ó mú wa wá bí babaláwo
ló ṣe wọ Wúdí
mi ò rírú ẹ̀rí ìwé somebody sí ogun ló gbé sílẹ̀ without hot weather you wear hoodie and put something inside all those jars that you are putting inside burial ground they say she's the one that does it o that is small girl.
Eléyìí ó máa mọ̀ ẹ́ kó kun yẹn ò mú anybody.
Wow.
Ẹgbẹ́ ló ń wò lẹ́fà ara ẹ̀.
Yeah, she doesn't look good at all. She doesn't look good. Ó ti ló wà bẹ̀.
Ibi tó gùn yẹn ti jẹ́ lára wọn ní kóòtù ni wípé ohun ayédè wọ́n gbé oògùn wá sí kóòtù yẹn mo notice pé nǹkan wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí mo rí i pé oògùn ni ó ń tẹ nǹkan kan ó ń tẹ fábẹ́ ó ń tẹ ògúlùtù ó tẹ ògúndábẹ̀dẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ló ń pè níbẹ̀ yẹn níbi tó jókòó sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń wò. Yèyé gbogbo wa tá à ń lọ sí quest náà gan àlọ lójú lásán àwa náà di ayé lála àdi Ṣàngó àdi gbogbo wọn. Sọ̀rọ̀ àníyàn ń ṣoògùn ó ń sọ pé lójú lásán la wà lórí ọjọ́ yìí láti 1 year ago.
Yèyé tí ó bá kí ṣe wípé no yèyé ẹjẹ sọ fún yín tí ó bá ń ṣe nǹkan tí àwọn bá sọlẹ and place ṣe yẹn ẹ gbà sí ẹ.
What are you saying? That is the confusion. Many people don't know about this thing they want. That is the confusion. Ohun ayédè ni wọ́n pè é. Ó gbé wá ní mo rí nínú kankan wà ní bíbáyìí tó gbé dání. Ohun ayédè ni pé òwò ò ní rí sọ. Ṣèbó òun náà ní.
Á padà sọ yèyé ó máa padà sọ.
Charge your Facebook phone o. Charge your Facebook phone.
Nínú àgbà charge Facebook phone.
Yèyé ó sì máa padà sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ gbàgbé ẹ̀. Ìyá Túndé ò lè win àwọn èèyàn tó wà lórí justice for Mohbad. Ó ti fẹ́ dá ó ti ṣe.
You people just think he's talking. I am saying
talking yèyé we can't come and be making noise.
I'm saying. Karimo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ó yé. Karimo understand. These people are saying I'm not joking. I know what I am saying. Assuming they try to hold that they should have checked her. Here, she brought some things to that court.
Yèyé, ẹ jẹ́ ká má sọ̀rọ̀ jù. Ó máa padà sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí Wùmí ò fẹ́ sọ. Fúnra rẹ̀ ló máa sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Kò jẹ́ kọ́rọ̀ wọn.
Yèyé, we understand. We get your point. We get your point.
Do you believe Wùmí will still end up suffering?
Kò sẹ́ni tó dira wá, everybody ń lọ lójú lásán ni. Ìyá Túndé nìkan ló dira wá. Ìyá Túndé dira wá wọ Wúdí, ó ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tún gbé nǹkan sínú bí báyìí. Ó dẹ̀ wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣe báyìí ló ṣe. How can somebody be behaving like that? Go and look at that video. It's not for Karimo. The moment I saw Ìyá Túndé, I said, no wonder. They should stop her from entering the court. She's bringing jazz there.
Honestly, ẹ̀yẹ ṣe mọ nǹkan táwọn máa ṣe nísìn. Èmi gan máa sín gbẹ́rẹ́ online fáwọn ti justice tó ń lọ bẹ̀. Mo ń sín gbẹ́rẹ́ kọ́ sanwó fèmí. Kọ́ sanwó fèmí èmi máa sín gbẹ́rẹ́ fún gbogbo wọn.
I imagine at least she's not supposed to be there. Ó gbé oògùn wá sí church.
Yèyé, ẹ relax. Tó bá kọ Wùmí.
Let her talk, madam. We should be relaxed.
I went to study her. Go and look at that video. I got to tell you.
You didn't lie. You didn't lie. Ó gbé nǹkan sí abẹ́lé. Mi gan rí fídíò yẹn. When I saw it, mo ní oògùn ní Wúmà yìí look at that.
Yes. I tell God to open your inner eyes.
Yes.
Chemistry, everything says all. Kò wá relax.
Who offend this dog this night?
Torí Wùmí ṣì máa padà sọ̀rọ̀ yìí.
What did they worry this woman? You love your talking. Which kind of definition of this one?
Ó jẹ́ níjọ́ yẹn. níjọ́ yẹn ó jẹ́ ẹ̀yin náà pray gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́dọ̀ pray àwọn ọmọ burúkú ni ìyá Túndé yẹn ọmọ burúkú ni ìjọ́ yẹn ó jẹ́ níjọ́ yẹn àtúpadà nǹkan tá a ti jókòó ọdún kan àwọn ọmọ that's why small girl o very small girl o ògbóǹtarì gidi ni small girl like that
yẹyẹ ẹ má wọrí ṣé torí pàwá náà àdìrà lọbẹ máa lọ fẹjọ́ ìyá Túndé sùn àwọn ìyá mi Ọ̀pàkálá àwọn ìyá mi Ọ̀pàkálá máa ṣiṣẹ́ ìyá Túndé.
gbogbo yẹn serious ẹ lọ wo ìyá Túndé wo ò gbọ́dọ̀ máa jẹ́ kó wọnú kọ next time tẹ́ bá rí court ẹ fi orò ẹ ní káwọn orò Ìkòròdú kí wọ́n má jẹ́ kó wọ court kó dúró síta.
ṣé ìyá Túndé wá síbẹ̀ ní last corona ni.
èmi ò rò pé wá bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá pé wá ó yẹ kí Kàrímọ́ ti show wá ní fídíò first time tí máa rí ẹni tó ń débẹ̀ dáadáa nínú bí go and watch that video on Kàrímọ́ you will be shocked she's young you can't believe that she's the one that then the hot weather she no sweat like this because tension dey her body. I imagine the tension in her body is more than the hood she go hood. Exactly what they said this boy was spending and was sweating. Òun wọ̀ bá gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ó dábì tí mo bá rí.
Spending he was sweating profusely.
Yeye ẹ lọ kò sí bí ó ṣe lè ṣe ògùn tó.
Ẹ gbàdúrà kí gbogbo yín ẹ gbàdúrà
kí gbogbo ṣe ògùn tó.
Táyà ojú ẹ̀ máa já. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a rí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀.
But people can't come outside now, Yeye. People can't come outside and be saying this and that.
Okay.
You understand? Ojú ẹ̀ máa já sẹ́ẹ̀.
Àmín.
Àwọn ayé ló gbogbo àgbáyé wọ́n ní ká wí.
Kárí justice.
Wummi ò lè wí ní gbogbo àgbáyé níbi tó dé yìí.
Wummi má justice sọ̀rọ̀. Èèyàn lè máa sí babaláwo kó máa wá tá à ń pọ̀ lọ́ọ̀ ká wá máa dúró báyìí. Kí ló fa gbogbo eléyìí? So
ọkọ tó wọ́n sọ fáwọn náà ni.
Túndé came with a profusely jazz. I'm telling you, she was doing eyes profusely like this. Ara ò balẹ̀ profusely ni. Go and check that video on Kàrímọ́'s page. Mo lọ gbé báyìí ìgbà tí mo wọ fídíò mo study ẹ̀ mo nínú obìnrin ìgbé nǹkankan wá. That's why she can go àwọn lò. Gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n lọ jù sí court. Why tó ṣe jẹ́jọ́ tí Wummi wá pẹ̀lú ìyá Túndé ta orí fídíò ìyá Túndé ni ohun ìgbé ayédè.
Jẹ́ kí court police come and search you one.
The police has to be searching them. Has to search them.
So anybody can just bring Wummi come to courtroom. Come and
You don't cut. It's not like that. They must check on your brother and everything.
I thought gan ó mú Bankole Smith ìyẹn gbé lẹ́tà sí High Court state owó gbogbo ẹ̀ profusely nínà. Ó profusely ní pé wọ́n ti adjourn case indefinitely because they have to go and settle profusely and to them nǹkan táwọn ṣe yẹn what they did ó profusely jẹ́ ó jẹ́. No, profusely you gbọ́dọ̀ stop because on our toes for over a year lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kan no. Mohbad nsìn wọ́n kọ́ ọmọ sí ọmọ wọn lẹ́jọ́ again no.
I know you don't know much about the Bankole and Smith.
Oh, yeah, tell us what happened.
No, I know you don't. I think
I'm not interested, but maybe
that stuff,
you want to.
That stuff that they brought if care is not taken, if we don't settle it out of court, it's going to take in the next 6 months. Alima get the corona. Alima sit from corona inquest. Now this is it. This is it, Yekudi.
No, wait, what this is it.
No, I'm talking now. You are the host, so just follow me.
But suffer the public.
I think I did some findings.
Wow, things they share for inside Yatunde Karishan Concord.
Is that Bankole and Smith? They actually good lawyers.
Please,
they are
power tap.
At that universe, Wazobia.
Yes, I tell you to the girls.
So at that time,
Power tap,
Aries was with, and then the other lady we were working with was Zobia. But now they are no longer together. And people have that notion that that universe is owned by Aries. And I'll put the whole blame on that universe.
Please,
because all the time where she was giving those impressions to people that people you were, the lawyers. Where was that? Some of other members, they were also on TikTok. Why did they come out and talk at that time? So because of that, people got angry because probably they were wrongfully represented. So they believe that it was Aries that actually brought Bankole and Smith. But I think
what you are saying now that it is not Aries.
No, it's not Aries. It is Ada Universe. Ada Universe needs to come out either today or tomorrow, maybe probably tomorrow, and clear that hair and let that people know now.
But does it mean that the Baba wants to work? It's not about Ada coming to play.
I'm going there.
That is the problem.
That's where I'm going now.
That are going
that's where I'm going now. Now the thing is that
even if she comes to clear the hair, it's not about her clearing the hair. It's about the legal thing. They should settle it.
Yeah. So now the point is this. Because is a corona case is a public case, fight findings. The other Bankole and Smith believe that they also have the right to cross-examine. They want to cross-examine Wummi, and they had issue. The issue that happened with Bankole and the magistrate, it's not because of Bankole and Smith. It happened with someone. They do not want to call the name of that person out. Okay? Probably there was a publication that was published to the magistrate, to belittle to the magistrate. So the magistrate believed that it was Bankole and Smith that did that. So they had issues. And that's what actually happened. So now, as of today, Bankole and Smith actually, they are good, but it's not left to Sanshitu and the legal team to say, okay, are you guys ready to work with Bankole and Smith? If they do not settle out of court, you could 6 months, they're not going to be corona inquest.
What do you want me to do about that?
I'm talking to the audience. So I think we can settle out of course. I think they need to say, according to my own opinion, this is my opinion, they need to call Bankole and Smith. They need to ask them what is their they should ask them some questions and then give offers, bargain. Okay, what do you guys want to bring to the table?
I say something to you, Bossman. Sorry guys, I'm sure you people, you just want to do amebo. Bossman, this thing you are saying now is that you are talking to the public. You should try and direct it to the legal team. Why not? Why not? Yes.
And I'm giving my own opinion. I'm just doing it publicly. I'm pouring my own mind.
The public can't do anything.
I'm just saying it. I'm just having a conversation.
Saying it to them is just going to stress people up, and they will just be hearing. What you are meant to do is to call a meeting or to talk to the legal team. You talk to, at least there's a woman I know that is in the legal team that you talk to. Why not approach them and advise them? It's not stressing you anyway. You people can go on another. The solution is in the legal team side.
And they are listening now. They are listening.
Take it to the legal team. Create the time.
They are listening. That's why I'm talking. I know that they are listening. That's why I'm actually saying that publicly.
Oh, okay.
They are listening.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They say no. They need to settle it out because if the case is not taken, Bankole and Smith, they've gone to the higher court to fight it, and. Before the rest of the year, they might see a corona inquest, so if care is not taken. And imagine we're waiting for another extra 6 months to May next year for next inquest. I think we need to settle it out of court, and they need to talk. Is the head of the legal team of Baba ready to work with them? The more the merrier. So that's just what I have to say. I know they are listening. Yeah, they are listening. It's my own candid opinion. Okay? And I stand on that. They should settle that. Yeah, it could be 6 months now. It's just like 6 months, not me. Because if care is not taken, see, let me tell you the proceedings. They have not picked a date of the hearing. They will fight, they will adjourn before they make their final verdict or whatever. So it might take 6 months. You don't even, as of today, we do not even know the day they're going to sit about it. Which I know that they're going to resolve that outside the court. I know the legal team are doing that, but in case they're young, I'm only giving them my own opinion publicly through this platform, because I know they're listening. You know? So that's just the way it is. Because, Wummi must come back or we must examine her. So it is what it is.
Okay. Biodu, I can't find you.
She's up already.
Oh,
don't
okay.
worry.
Boss man has got you.
No, she will be up.
You still came back when your husband said you should come and sleep. Hey, Biodu, don't put us in trouble. Èmi gan ó sì wá ranjúmọ́ mi bí báyìí, èmi kan lọ sùn.
Biodu, come up now. Accept.
The faster I can. My own.
But you are very observant, so you really get that Yatunde side very well. I needed to go and check it by myself. But don't worry, I will handle that woman. You know me. You know that I have something. Emi gan mo lágbára, emi fúnra mi báyìí, emi ìyá òṣòro Monica. Gbogbo pátá máa fẹ́.
Go and watch her. You will see she's profusely with jazz. Ó mógun wá síbẹ̀ yẹn. Òun gan ló pé èdè àìyedè àbí ohun àìdè ìdá òun ló gbé wá. Profusely pẹ̀lẹ́ oògùn ló fi wá. Àwọn oògùn profusely ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ oògùn yẹn happen bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Everybody told her nobody was dira. Dira. Ológun ni wọ́n. Well, Biodu, I'm waiting for you. Boss man is talking about the legal team should sort it out. They should sort it out. You sort it out. Can't if they delay the public will.
Mr. Biodu says she did not see any request. But they have sent.
She should say it now.
Maybe it's her network because it is they have sent her a request. She's already invited, even up till now. She should have said
reading at your end there. You will see it reading, and you pick it up. Maybe it's a network, and you have not sent any request anyway.
Yeah, I think it's her network. So, sometimes Biodu's network, Nigerian network can be funny.
You haven't accepted. He's still reading. Biodu is still reading. You need to accept. He's still reading right now on your phone. You should be reading.
Bankole can file a motion to revoke, but he doesn't want to revoke. He doesn't want to revoke. He wants them to come together. So you saying that to him doesn't resolve issues as well. So they are meant to go on to the high court. They have to communicate with each other. It needs to be settled. Without that, I don't know how I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm talking.
It needs to be settled out of court because if Bankole and Smith, if they continue to keep fighting, this is my opinion, it's going to take a long process. And with the kind of state that we are right now, we can't afford to stand for that long.
The ball is in Baba Mohbad's court. It's as the Lordship pleases him. If he wants the case to drag,
I think as that to me, as that now, as that today, I think Bankole and Smith is a reckoning idea for me.
Is it what?
Or welcome my guest.
Okay, Abba.
Clinical coming.
Bossman. Bossman.
Yep.
I kind of share a different perspective to your submission, and I would want to say that, you see, that stay of proceeding is a motion expertise, and it has its validity. 14 days.
Okay, so what will happen after 14 days?
You see, within a period of 14 days, let me tell you one of the issues that happened, and I'm going to read the publication that was made against the judge by Hada Universe. You see, sometimes people should know when to put a stop. Yes.
Sorry, is Hada Universe?
Let me read it. Let me read it. Hold on.
Before you read it, let me say something.
Okay.
That publication, right? I know a little bit of what happened. That publication that was made against the magistrate, and that Universe was not aware of it. Somebody made that move.
Okay.
So what's the name on it, please? What's the name on that?
Okay, hold on. Publication by a group, international observers in the pursuit of justice against Magistrate T.A. Shotobi.
It is totally wrong to do a thing like that.
Yes.
All wrong.
A human rights group
against that woman. Continue.
A human rights group has called Magistrate Adedayo Shotobi, the coroner in an ongoing inquest on the death of Ilerioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, to step aside if she can no longer handle the case. The group, International Observers in the Pursuit of Justice, in a statement by its chairperson, Victoria Janoliski, raised concerns over the manner Mohbad's case is being handled. Mohbad died on September 12, 2023, at the age of 27. Is inquest started September 28, 2023. Is taking place at Ikorodu Magistrate Court. But the group called for equity, fairness, international observers, we implore your honorable magistrate to allow equity, fairness, and justice to prevail in this matter, knowing that silence in the face of injustice is perversion of justice, as everyone is equal before the law and all are under the rule of law. If the case of Mohbad is appropriately adjudicated, it will serve as a judicial milestone and a resounding deterrent to the society, which will set a new precedent to the community at degree. Whose pristine standards should not be dented by any persons or personalities. You see, there are two issues with the first thing they do in court is you introduce Nigerian Bar Association. So you will always indicate where your interest lies to the courts. So Magistrate Sotobi has seen this publication, and Professor Smith came and said, I represent International Observers Group. So she was smart. It's basic for her to have linked the lawyer with the group. So, because she has seen a publication against her by this same group, citing incompetence, citing bias.
Sorry, good morning, Aunt.
Jesus.
Good morning, Aunt.
They detail Nigerian army to guide her. Nigerian army was the one guiding this girl, a killer, somebody that killed a citizen. She's being guided by taxpayers' money. Then another young girl will get up tomorrow again and kill another person because we have Godfather in the system.
Of course. People don't really know the reason why we are having sleepless nights. They think we are catching cold.
Susan, can you say that one
I've
again?
been out of my house for the past 4 days and I just came tonight for me to just sleep properly.
When the truth comes out, we'll see who's going to be laughing then.
Abi, who will laugh last will laugh best now.
Oh, yes.
I can't wait to. I'm desperate for this
Some
justice because I need my life
daughter
back.
of Tunubu. He said it's possible. It can be a daughter of Tunubu because his mother is Ashawo.
Bafos elected as lawmakers into our office to make law for us, and they are the one causing these problems. The problem of our country is from the top. It's not even from the citizen. They are using the citizen. But our problem is from the top. From the top. For me, the best justice for me is seeing Wummi, sentenced to death. You're sentenced to life imprisonment. That's the best justice for me. That girl, the more she put herself in our faces, the more I get disgusted.
Of course.
The more she put herself in our faces and do what she's doing, the more I get angry.
But they don't understand the pain they are giving us when they are flaunting themselves on social media. Especially the video that they did, that a policeman was carrying a gun around Wummi. Oh my God.
Who will kill that policeman? Kill Wummi?
For a killer. Don't they know she's a killer? And they all know she's a killer. So obviously, our system, our system too supports killing. If somebody that can do that and they'll be protecting the person with that kind of huge security, I don't see that type of security following people like Davido that is very important to our country. They are useful to us in our country. I need to know. Let me don't just believe that this cartel, this mafia of a thing, Wummi is not in the mafia, This mafia that we keep on hearing about, because these so-called big men, they are mafias. Home and abroad, that's what they do. So, they should just put our doubt away.
Hello, Susie. Go and watch that video again. The way that man was carrying the gun at a lot.
Yes. Good morning, Aunt.
ayé ẹ̀ kó polúkú mu ṣí mọ́ lójú o kó bọ́ta kó sọ irú. Akọ́jọ sí ṣé bó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ọmọ wa kọ́ ló mọ yẹn ẹ bá mi gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Why? Let's continue. I need to repeat that part because that part is strong and we need to understand that part very well. Please don't say that I'm repeating it. She knows that it is not Imole that owns that child. If she's sure that it is Mole, this DNA wahala will not be this much. The interviewer said it. Ayamoba said, Yamoba said yes. Yamoba agreed. She admitted saying yes. And she said, Yamoba said, just let her do it. She must do it. And she said, okay, Wummi ti ṣe, and I'm ready to support it. But Wummi has written that the case is in court. Okay? She has written that the case is in court. She said if she's doing it after doing the DNA, and it shows that Mohbad is the owner, that Baba should agree that all the property should be her own. Let me hear it. Even if it is not our son, let us collect it. Josie did not agree. Okay. Finally, I have confirmed it more than 3 times, and the statement is this. She said the case is in court. She agrees that she's going to do DNA. She now said that Baba should sign that if she's doing the DNA and the DNA is showing that Mohbad is the owner of Lîkə, that all the property of Mohbad, she's going to take everything. That is exactly what she said. That all the property of Mohbad, after doing the DNA, and the DNA is showing that that Mohbad is the owner of Lîkə. After doing it, she's the one that will take all the property. That is what he said here. I've listened to it 3 times. And the interviewer replied immediately to say, she's not the one to judge. She can't be the judge. Why will she judge? Why will she even say that?
It's your mama that is harm.
Oh, Karimo is life. Oh, let's come back. Karimo is life.
I will not, because èmi máa ń padà bí léyàn. Téèyàn bá dẹ̀ padà bí lórí nǹkan tí wọn ò ṣe, ó máa ṣe. So tígbà tí mo mú màmá báyìí, mo ṣe rò pé okay, màmá fẹ́ selfish. Yínká, màmá fẹ́ selfish. Yínká Táíwò, don't come to my life. Tí n bá rí yín bí máa block yín tẹ́ bá ti wọlé.
And also the Yínká Táíwò dey waka. Not be you still reach another place just now.
She gets. Wọ́n ní ṣé olórí burúkú ni bọ̀bọ́ àbàtì wáyé tó ń parọ́ mọ́ bàbá mo gùn ké síbẹ̀ báyìí lọ̀rọ̀ ṣe jẹ́. Ìfẹ́ fi bàbá ṣakọ́nà. I said that. Mo dẹ̀ tún clarify lọ́dọ̀ olórí ẹbí láàárọ̀ yìí. Mo dẹ̀ sọ, that was what I was saying. Hey, bàbá àti màmá ò lè papọ̀. Bàbá àti kìnìún kan lè papọ̀. Kí ló dé? Kí ló ń ṣe yín tẹ̀ fi jólẹ̀? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà?
Mom, can I have my TV?
No, if you don't eat, no TV. If you don't eat your food, no TV, I'm sorry. That's okay. Yeah, give me your chair. Come and eat. If you don't eat, no TV. This conversation was 3 months ago.
Mom, if you want to put it in this.
Why would I feed you? Sit down here and eat. I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that. Put it up there and go and bring your chair. Go and bring your chair.
Mama, where's my chicken?
So, I said, tẹ́ bá ti ń lọ ẹ mú Wùmí dání. Kí lẹ gbọ́ Wùmí báyìí gbogbo yín ẹ flare up. I don't care. Sit down. As long as I know what I'm talking about. And the last time I checked, you that you are the one say, hey Magba, you knew nothing. You know jack shit. You don't know anything about nǹkan Shelley. Eh? The only thing you know is jack shit. The only thing you know is jack shit. Eh? The only thing you know is jack shit. Jack shit. Jack shit. Jack shit. Jack shit. That statement. Let me obey. Sorry is a 5-letter word. Oh, easy go. Mi ò dédé ṣe sorry fún yín o. Mo dẹ̀ tún máa ń sáré ṣe sorry fún yín. Tí n bá mọ̀ pé mo jẹ̀bi, màá sọ sorry. Tí n bá jẹ̀bi, bá pé 1 million. You can't tell me to say sorry. Because if I say that sorry, tí mo mọ̀ pé mi ò jẹ̀bi, tẹ́ bá wá, you will continue to use that sorry against me. I would rather say sorry when I know. Get up, sit down there.
My fork is here.
Where is it? Simba mue. Oyagba.
Abi, can you leave this woman alone?
Sit down there. Eat your food and go to bed. Oya, sit down. Sit down there. Eat your food and go to bed. Oya, sit down here. Mama, sit.
I think it's stuck in the bed.
Don't worry, I'll get it after. Yeah, take. Okay, you distracting. Yeah, drop that chicken and eat your food. When you are done, you eat chicken. And get chicken from my bunja left. Hey. So, if I know I'm wrong, I will say sorry. But if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. You can't force me to say sorry. I said, Mama, Sister Banke, Kaleja, Ekujometa, Mama, Soma, Tutu, so. A boy, Mua, okay, Johnny. Teban lo, Omowummi, Danny. Lo, Omowummi, Danny. Mua, okay, Johnny. Teban lo, Omowummi, Danny.
Oh, na the flag is woman.
Like the camera. So when we TikTok here, so and I'm trying to tell you, that is not what is going on in the real world. Why are you crying? Why are you crying when you are not supposed to be crying? You are quick to say, Ibito Bawa Delele. Nǹkan tẹ́ ń jẹ lẹ́nu lẹ́mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ti jẹ tán ẹ ti gbàgbé tẹ́ni yẹn bá wá tún ṣe nǹkan èyí tó ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn ẹ rántí mọ́ bí wọ́n èèyàn mọ agbárí ń ṣe rí nìyẹn èèyàn kan ò dẹ̀ lè mímu feel less of myself èèyàn kan ò lè rọ́ọ̀bù effort tèmi on my face if you try to rub my effort on my face I will rubbish you.
YouTube, let's come back.
Because if I rubbish you, you will not like it. So in as much you don't